Israel, a country said to be touched by the very presence of God Himself, has become an ultimately diverse nation of its own throughout time. With immigrants coming into the country from all over the world, the Holy Land has undergone the implementation of a wide range of cultures. Past of Israel economy. After independence, Israel faced a deep economic crisis. As well as having to recover from the devastating effects of the 1948 Arab-Israeli War, it also had to absorb hundreds of thousands of Jewish refugees from Europe and the Arab world. Israel was financially overwhelmed and faced a deep economic crisis, which led to a policy of austerity from 1949 to 1959. Unemployment was high, and foreign currency reserves were scarce. In 1952, Israel and West Germany signed an agreement stipulating that West Germany was to pay Israel for the persecution of Jews during the Holocaust, and compensate for Jewish property stolen by the Nazis. Over the next 14 years, West Germany paid Israel 3 billion marks, equivalent to USD $111.5 billion in modern currency. The reparations became a decisive part of Israel's income, comprising as high as 87.5% of Israel's income in 1956. After statehood, priority was given to establishing industries in areas slated for development, among them Lachish, Ashkelon, the Negev and Galilee. By the late 1960s, textiles were one of the largest industrial branches in Israel, second only to the foodstuff industry. Textiles constituted about 12% of industrial exports, becoming the second largest export branch after polished diamonds. In the 1990s, cheap East Asian labor decreased the profitability of the sector. In the early 2000s, Israeli companies had 30 plants in Jordan. Israeli exports reached $370 million a year, supplying such retailers and designers as Marks & Spencer, The Gap, Victoria's Secret, Walmart, etc. In the early 2000s, the Israel economy went into a downturn due to the crashing of the global dot-com bubble, which bankrupted many startups established during the height of the bubble. The Second Intifada, which cost Israel billions of dollars in security costs, and a decline in investment and tourism, sent unemployment in Israel to the double digits. Growth in one quarter of 2000 was 10%. In 2002, the Israeli economy declined in one quarter about 4%. Afterwards, Israel managed to create a remarkable recovery by opening up new markets to Israeli exporters farther afield, such as in the rapidly growing countries of East Asia. The Israeli economy withstood the late 2000s recession, registering positive GDP growth in 2009 and ending the decade with an unemployment rate lower than that of many Western countries. In the past few years, there has been an unprecedented inflow of foreign investment in Israel, as companies that formerly shunned the Israeli market now see its potential contribution to their global strategies. Present of Israel economy. The economy of Israel is technologically advanced by global standards. As of 2015, Israel ranks in the top 20 nations in the world on the UN's Human Development Index, which places it in the category of very highly developed. The highest ranked in the Middle East, allowing the country to enjoy a high standard of living rivaling other Western countries such as Austria, France, and Finland. The major economic sectors include high technology and industrial manufacturing. The Israeli diamond industry is one of the world's centers for diamond cutting and polishing. Relatively poor in national resources, Israel depends on imports of petroleum, raw materials, wheat, motor vehicles, uncut diamonds and production inputs. Though the country's nearly total reliance on energy imports may change with recent discoveries of large national gas reserves off its coast on the one hand and the leading role of the Israeli solar energy industry on the other. The population of Israel, as defined by the Israel Central Bureau of Statistics, was estimated in 2017 to be 8,718,820 people. Israel is a developed country and an OECD member, with the 34th largest economy in the world by nominal gross domestic product with $339.990 billion and ranked 54th in terms of GDP PPP with $316.120 billion as of 2017. Nominal GDP per capita in 2017 is $39,126, ranked 24th, and PPP per capita is $36,379, ranked 34th. GDP growth increased 3.8% in 2016. GDP by sector. Agriculture, 2.5%, industry, 31.2%, services, 64.7%. Population below poverty line is 18% in 2016. The country benefits from a highly skilled workforce and is among the most educated countries in the world, with one of the highest percentages of its citizens holding a tertiary education degree. The country has the highest standard of living in the Middle East, and has one of the highest life expectancy in the world. Israel's quality university education and the establishment of a highly motivated and educated populace is largely responsible for ushering in the country's high technology boom and rapid economic development. Future of Israel economy. Israel's economic performance over the past decade has been impressive. The combination of recent structural reforms and huge investments in R&D has led to a high-tech boom. Israeli political and business leaders deserve credit for their successes. After picking up to 4% in 2016, growth is projected to be around 3.2% in 2017-18. Inflation is projected to firm up gradually. The maintenance of expansionary monetary and fiscal policies and projected wage increases will continue to shore up domestic demand. As inflation increases, the central bank is projected to gradually withdraw monetary stimulus. Despite having abated somewhat, ongoing tensions in the property market continue to require the authorities' attention to preserve a robust banking sector. With the economy at full employment, the budgetary expansion projected in 2017 could increase labor market tensions and slow the decline in government debt. Measures taken or announced in welfare, housing and transport should promote more inclusive growth. Continued product market reforms are needed to stimulate productivity and pay in the sheltered sector where many of the lowest skilled workers are employed. Increased external competition, especially in the agricultural and food sectors, would reduce the cost of living. Less restrictive import procedures, with lower non-tariff barriers, would deepen integration into global value chains, which is relatively limited. To ensure a better sharing of the benefits of this integration, a more effective education system, facilitating the integration of disadvantaged groups, would be desirable. Supported by accommodative macroeconomic policies, growth should remain strong in 2017 and 2018 despite the negative impact of the currency appreciation on exports. Unemployment should remain low, and inflation should edge up to around 2% by 2018, driven by higher wages.
Hope you like our video. Hit the like button. More updates are coming. So, please subscribe us. Thanks for watching.